Hey, what's up, y'all? Back with another one, man. Woo, long night for me, man. Let me tell y'all, like y'all like family, man. So let me tell you, man. So I don't know what I ate or what I didn't do right or something, man. But I had the worst indigestion early this morning, and that thing had me puking up whatever I ate. I don't even think I ate anything late last night. I kind of ate dinner, lingered around for a little while, and went to bed, but it seemed like whatever I ate, it came back up. So I know that's disgusting, but just saying what I'm going through this morning, man, or early this morning, whatever. So, anyway, like I always do, I just want to say thank you guys for whatever you guys are doing, helping me out, giving me a blessing. So hopefully I can bless y'all. And yeah, man, I just want to say I truly appreciate it, man. I checked my numbers this morning on my IG and all that. I'm like, whoa, getting some movement. I just had to tell you guys I hit 500. Now I done hit 600. I'm like, okay, y'all, okay. Could be a little bit of I know you guys are doing y'all thing for me too, but it could be a little bit that I was passing out my card last weekend at this little show thing that I went to. I'm gonna bring that up later, but yeah, I went there and I had this little this guy gave me these QR cards. Kind of cool. On one side, I got this little cool thing on the front of it, and on the other side, I got my QR codes. As soon as you just tap your phone to it, it just goes straight to my show or Instagram or whatever it is. I'm like, okay, I like that. So that was a gift to me. So he gave me, I got about 300 of them. So I just went, but just like, man, I just stood at this place, and everybody went past and said, man, please, give me a shot, pretty much. You know how I do. And it seemed like it kind of worked out. And that's some online stuff I've been doing too. So, yeah, whatever works, right? But to the topic, man, I wanted to ask you guys because, yeah, everybody knows by now. I always say I don't really do sports, but I bring up certain topics in sports just because, it's what we talk about. But really don't do sports to kind of stay in my lane because, like I said, I told you my guys and them do that. So until we cross over or anything like that, I just stay in my lane, and I like my lane, But just for a little bit. So I didn't watch the fight, the McGregor fight, but I saw the highlights of it. Right? Well, I don't even know if you want to call that a highlight, but it's kind of bad light to me. But McGregor came out fighting, and he steps back, and anybody saw the video, I would say don't watch it. It's kind of nasty. He steps back and he breaks his ankle. It wasn't like the dude, like that last time he broke a bone, where the other guy kind of gave him a shin kick or something, and he broke something and he had to be out for a while. This one he was swinging some punches at the guy, and he stepped back. And when he stepped back, he bent his foot wrong or something, and he broke his ankle pretty much. And I don't know what it is about UFC, that they don't, when they see something like that, they don't immediately just stop. If it was boxing or basketball or whatever, football, I don't know, whatever sport, right? When something like that happens, it immediately probably would have just stopped, right? But the ref didn't stop it. He just kind of McGregor jumped back. Of course, he fell down because his leg broke, and he let the dude, swing a couple of punches at him while he was down. I'm like, hey man, shouldn't you have stopped that? Because what if you'd put him in what if you'd hurried him to jump down and put him in some type of leg lock or something? It'd have been his walking ability probably would have been gone. But with all that being said, I guess my ultimate question when it comes to sports and life, even working or whatever, this question is gonna be relevant to all of that. When do you call things quit? Like, when do you know it's your time, that it's over for you? Because some people believe that just because they started something a while back, or you can do something a long time ago, that Father Time hasn't kept up with you, or burnout, has happened, and you're not really that same person anymore. For example, I'm not an 18-year-old man who used to play ball outside and dunk and shoot three-pointers from half court and stuff like that. I'm not that guy no more. If I got on the basketball court today, I'd probably be burned out in like 2 or 3 plays. You know, I'm not 18 anymore. Sometimes you just come to that reality, right? But some of these sports stars are now in their older age are starting to come out and do exhibition fights, and McGregor is still trying to fight. I mean, when you done broke your leg twice, man, what's the point of fighting anymore? Especially when you've made, as they keep saying, he's made over $400 million because of that whole fight with Mayweather and the other fights that he had did and everything. Like, you don't have that same passion to wake up and, like, you got that dog in you that you want to knock somebody out because you want to feed your family with this check you about to get. You don't have that no more when you call your bank account. It's over $100 million in there, you know? Over $100 million in my bank account, I wouldn't want to fight nobody. I don't think at that point anybody could piss me off to the point that I would want to fight anybody. Or would I ever get in somebody's cage or boxing ring or anything and want to fight? I used to love playing basketball all the time, right? But if my account said I had $100 million, $400 million, I don't think I would even want to play ball anymore. I would play ball, but it wouldn't be with the same passion no more. I wouldn't do anything to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Possibly get hurt. But people are getting into this stuff like, okay, he broke his leg twice, and he's talking in the hospital, almost like, all right, yeah, a couple of months of this, and we back at it. Talking to his team, we back at it. And I'm like, dude, you done broke your leg twice. Do you think anybody really wants to help you, or if you're in your mental, should you get back out there and be fighting anymore? I just don't. I don't know. Like, he's still living in this mindset of like who he was some years back when he first started getting in there. He was talking all this trash, and he was actually winning, right? I feel like sometimes your glory days will put you in a bad situation when you don't realize that things have changed. Now, I kind of had brought this topic up talking to somebody, and they brought up basketball. So the guy was talking about LeBron and how LeBron is taking care of his body so that he can play these extra years. Because everybody's thinking that LeBron is trying to stay around, one, to break the scoring record, and two, he wants to stay around to see it, almost like to pass the torch to his son. Like, he'll retire when his son come into the league, which I think he probably has another 3, maybe. Yeah, I think about another 3 years. I think 3, maybe 4 years, right? So LeBron got to play another 3 to 4 years just to be able to hit that goal that he wants to do, to be able to pass that to his son to make it while he's still playing. And everybody's saying how, look at him, he's older, and he's take care of his body and all that. And I'm like, yes, he is an example. He's a rare example of somebody that decided to take care of their body and to get all this extra money on training and, all these different things. But last season, LeBron literally got his first injury. And you kind of see the difference where he's not dunking like he used to. He doesn't seem to have that same takeoff that he did. Now, I don't know whether because he's just healed and he's not taking those risks or whatever it may be, or he just don't have that bounce right now. But it just didn't seem like he was himself. So, I mean, even without the injury, man, he still wasn't, LeBron when he first got in the league, or a couple of years in the league. He still wasn't that dude. So it still has changed over time. And so I reversed that by giving my man an example of when Jordan came back again, and he played for the Wizards. Now, people like to not talk about that like that didn't happen, but he played for the Wizards. Was Michael Jordan good? He was good for an old man at that point. Like, he was doing certain things, but he wasn't Michael Jordan 94, 95, 96. He wasn't that Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the Jordan from the 80s or none of that. He was old man Jordan that'll do a old looking fadeaway that, you know what I'm saying, may or may not win in. But he was doing his thing. And that's what I meant about, and then, that's what I mean about, like, you're older, you're not able to do the same things. How long do you do it before you call it quits? You know what I'm saying? When you're in a type of profession that maybe time has to, things are changing around you or whatever it may be. Let's take it away from the sports and talk about your job, right? Let's say a job where you're not that good with technology, any of that stuff. And every year, something new is getting kicked in technology-wise. After like 5 or 10 years of you being on a job, like everything has changed since the day you walked in. If you haven't adapted to that, one, when your job started doing a reorg or something like that, they looking at you like, hey, you haven't done nothing. You might be one of the people that got to go. You know? The workforce, period. Like, if you ain't keeping up with these certificates and all this stuff that's going on out here looking for jobs and stuff becomes hard because everybody wants some type of computer skill or certification or degree, master program, like things like that. You'd be surprised, man. And then when people come in and they get the jobs that you want, or these people want, it tend to be like an anger towards them because they went to go get their education and they got put in a position that they may not have done the work before like you did. Like, they might come in and be your manager, your supervisor because they got a degree. And they never done anything. They never touched the job before, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it goes now. Like, a lot of times the opportunity opens up for people when they go get their education. So I'm just asking, man, like, even outside of that, I mean, there's plenty of different examples, but I just want to know, when do you throw in the towel, pretty much, to say, I can't do this thing no more? Or this ain't for me no more. I had a female friend of mine say that she can't do hair no more, or she don't want to do hair no more because she was doing a lot of braiding. And she said she feels like she got a lot of, I hope I say this right, carpal tunnel. That's the hands, yes. She feel like she got a lot of carpal tunnel going on from doing all these braids and stuff. So she's feeling like she got to get out the game because she can't even, like, she can barely use a pen anymore to write, like, sentences, or write like she likes to write and stuff. And I'm like, wow. I know some guys that are mechanics, body all beat up because they've been working on cars the old school hard way. Now with the lifts and all that stuff, they on the ground and, dragging big old pipes on top of their head, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that took a toll on them, man. They ain't been in the industry that long and they ready to quit or ready to do something else. So, I don't know, man. I mean, I just want to know what you guys may think about it. So my question pretty much is basically, when do you know it's time to call it quits on whatever you're doing? Like, you're pretty much washing up, you're throwing your hands up and saying, I can't do this too much longer. Just want to know. Just want to run that past you guys, see what you guys thought about it. And anybody feel free, have a conversation with me. And I know this sounds different. I don't really have my beat and ending and all that stuff with it. Just one of my early morning car rides. Just, just thinking about some stuff. So hopefully I'll be back to normal maybe tomorrow. And yeah. But anybody, man, new, all my old folks, hit me up on my IG, 1000 questions with the Z. Email me, text me, call me. I don't know what you want to do, but DM, whatever you want to do, just hit me up. And I hope you guys have a great day. Win some money, find somebody, I don't know, get some type of blessing, something, some good news for a change, because for some reason lately it seems like there's a lot of bad stuff going on. But, gotta stay positive, y'all. Got to stay positive. So, all right, everybody, have a great day. Bye.